Hey there guys, how's it going, and welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved on the PS4 Pro official servers as always. But today we are returning to Ragnarok. Ragnarok has just released its update for the whole rest of the map. I believe this is 99%, so I can't imagine what another 1% is going to be. Maybe they're going to move the obelisks around or something, but this is for the most part Ragnarok with the full unlock. Now today we're just going to be going around, flying around, seeing what there is, looking at some possible base locations, hopefully finding a couple of secret areas. This isn't going to be the be all and end all guide if you want to find all the secret little places on the new Ragnarok update, because I don't really like to play that way. Obviously if you want to find all of that stuff, you can search on YouTube and you might find some of those things, and maybe in another video. But this one, I'm just super excited that this came out and I want to explore it. So for those of you that are interested, the cave here is doing well. Obviously, I've been playing Aberration, but the Ragnarok cave is doing just great. I've had to change the turrets a little bit for the update. Obviously, the 100 turret update did hit me in some areas and not others. This turret wall, for example, is the same, but I had to get rid of most of the plant species. The turret wall at the other end, I had to get rid of a few, but for the most part, everything here is all good. All the dinos are still here. I think one mosh chops died from starvation, and I will be filling these troughs in a minute. And so that all my dinos can feed, which will be all good. Luckily, the actual entrance over here, I didn't have to mess with this turret tower. This turret tower is perfecto, 100 turrets, living the dream, didn't have to change any of that. So the rest of the map, as you probably know, it's been a long time really for it to not be unlocked. A long time we've had to wait for this, and it was meant to come out early in the week, but as we're recording this video, it has just dropped, so we're going to have a little look. Now, as I close the door here, I notice we've got a windstorm. If I go inside, it was red. If I held down the touchpad there, it said windstorm. Yeah, you can see that. But then when I'm outside here, it's green. So I don't know. I've actually not looked up how this windstorm will affect things. I don't know if it's going to affect how I can fly or whatever. I guess we have to fly around and see. Well, this is definitely different. You can see you've got these little bits of like debris or leaves flying around the place during this windstorm. I don't really know if it's affecting my player or character. It doesn't seem to be. There's windstorm, but then it's not really affecting anything really. All seems pretty normal. I don't know. Maybe this is to do with now we've got the scorched bit unlocked. You put up wind turbines for extra power, something like that. Who knows? I guess we'll find out in due course. So this is where the barrier normally is, right here. So let's fly first of all onto this mountain. This could be a new potential base spot. There's actually quite a flat part to it, just to the left here. You can see this area where the head of my wyvern is. This could be a very nice base spot. Oh my word. The windstorm, is that in scorched? Oh, maybe in scorched it affects you, but not over here. You can see this bit is nice and flat. And even if you don't build here, quite a lot of metal there. So let's go into scorched. I've got a feeling that, oh yeah, is this gonna like drain my my stamina on my wyvern? Actually seems to be okay. Probably drains the stamina on my character. So let's go down. So yeah, looks like we do have weather events now. I'm not sure if we'll have all the scorched ones. We'll wait and find out. Let's just land and see if this... Oh, wow. It's hard to see. See if it drains the stamina on my character. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the effect is. Not sure. Anyway, let's put my ghillie on now. Brought some ghillie with me. Obviously, I'm always wearing fur normally. It's a bit hot over here. Okay, so we should be good now. Now, it's a bit of a shame that you can't see very well, but for the most part, all of this area where I am now, let's have a little look on the map so you can see. So all this area just south of where my base is, this just seems to be desert area, in all honesty. I had to fly around, and it just looks like the outskirts of the scorched map. Nothing really of note, but the one interesting thing that I found, and hopefully I can find for you guys, is that there are the scorched drops in this desert area. So I'll fly around, see if I can find anything significant, and hopefully find a drop. Hopefully this storm will finish soon, so we can finally the wind has cleared. Damn, that was super annoying. There we go, finally it's finished. So holding down the touchpad, this area is actually called Death Sand. So this whole bit here, I guess, is just meant to be like the outskirts of Scorched. Nothing too fancy in there. Nice areas there, but I'm not going to explore those. I'm just going to try and cover this whole desert area for you. See if I can find some of these Scorched drops, because I know they exist. The only thing might be someone might have taken them and they might be waiting to respawn. But interestingly, there's a Titanosaur on here, which is quite good, because Titanosaur's not too common on Ragnarok. So the fact that there's one that spawns over here means some nice easy XP. You can see we've got praying mantis all over the place, which is actually quite a good thing, because that means lots and lots of easy organic polymer, even though it wasn't really too difficult where I was now, but something to consider here. Now, yeah, this is about as barren as it gets, to be honest. This whole area seems pretty barren. Oh, there's a Giga. There's a wild Giga, I guess. Oh, 140 wild Giga. What do you know? So there's a Giga spawn over here, which is kind of weird to see a Giga in the middle of the desert like that. So there's some trees here. Now, in these little bits that are like this on normal Scorched, you get like pearls on the ground. Let's see. Any there. Bit of obsidian, obviously. Doesn't look like there is. That is so weird seeing that Giga there. Level 140 as well. Attain that or something. But yeah, pretty barren. We'll see if we can find a drop or anything else of interest. So you can see there are some islands off in the distance. Doesn't look like any of them are big enough to build on, whatever. But we are exploring right now, so I'm going to fly over all of them, see if any of them are like habitable, have any like vegetation or dinos on, anything like that. Well, these all look basically just like rocks that are coming out from the sea, rather than proper islands. Now, I believe there is a brand new deep sea cave with the new update, and it will be interesting actually to explore the sea in this area, because there's always some hidden things in. I'll probably do that in another video. Really want to do a flyby, really. See it. Looks like all of these, what really look like islands, are just the tops of rocks coming out. Doesn't seem like there's any like cool new islands to this, but there's definitely going to be some cool stuff on. Head back to the desert now. Check out the rest of that. I've explored basically all of this area. Couldn't find myself a scorch drop, but what I'm going to do is come back when it is night time. So would have spotted one anyway. I'd have seen it, but it is just spot on night time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over now to the area where there is actually stuff. It is a little bit disappointing that this whole area just seems to be like desert lands with not much. I was hoping maybe there's like a secret little cave or something. This seems to be the only area which has any kind of like structure to it. Desert. Oh, there we go. Is this the crystal cave? There's a crystal cave. We can get silk there. It's interesting. That's a crazy amount of crystal. Further in. Yep. Not a bad little crystal spawn. Obviously, I mean, my cave's got much more crystal. It's something of note, at least, in that otherwise desolate kind of area. Structure to it. Build, actually, if it's closed, is it? It's just got a little bridge. Yep. At least it looks a bit better than just the plain desert surrounding, but all around it. Go on foot, have a little. Well, definitely couldn't find anything good there, unless that. What is this? Another crystal bit? Probably the same as the other one. Nice little collection of crystal, but nothing crazy. Yeah, oh, these are not harvestable, these little rocks. I couldn't find anything significant there. Maybe there is something, but I couldn't see it. Let's go to some of the more built up structures now. Hopefully they'll be a little bit more interesting. Here we've actually got a river, I guess, that comes in from the sea. And I guess if we fly all the way up this will kind of lead us to the more habitable areas of the map. Obviously, you want a water source normally if you're playing, unless you're going to make loads of reservoirs. So you probably consider building. Yeah, so on the left there, we've got, I mean, this basically looks like your general scorched area. Very, very familiar landscape. All the plants and the dinos are basically scorched stuff. But we do have something a bit interesting coming up here, right hand side, like an Aztec Castle kind of deal that's built into the side of the rock. Almost like, looks a little bit like it's kind of half buried in the sand, like you'd imagine one of these things to be after thousands. Little look in here. Someone already put a generator down. Unless that's part of the map. Someone put a generator down. Well, that is interesting. Leave my wyvern there. Let's just have a little run in. Cool. Like any secret doorways there. Maybe off the side there is something. Think there'd be anything side? Pretty standard actually. Grab Ash the wyvern. Everything's too quick. Can't see any entrances there. Gotta be some secret doorways. Gotta be. It's that kind of building. Would be a bad place to build. Obviously it's next to the river. It looks cool. Area. Oh, we've got the moths now. Cool. So we can tame some of the things that weren't on here before. Oh, that'd be cool to get some little bit of obsidian down here. Actually a decent amount of obsidian. I'm already seeing anything that would make me want to build here over another part of the map though. There doesn't look like there's any staircases or anything. Solid buildings. But a nice little design either way. Definitely better than that massive barren area. Probably not a great base location. Another quite nice structure a little bit further up the map. I'd actually see myself building a base around that. I don't know if you take extra damage. Probably do because it's a bit enclosed. This would be sweet to live in. I mean, it's like a pre-made house. All you need to do is throw some doors on. Very nice. I like it. Maybe good for like a PvE or an RP server, but that is quite a nice looking little area. It actually all looks a little bit better here along the river. A bit more design has gone into it, obviously. So, not bad. Right, I think we've found, yeah, there's someone already in here, a cave location. So let's get out the GPS so you can see. Oh, Daredevil's already in here. 51.6, 77.5. I believe this is a very dangerous cave with puzzles in. A very fun cave, but a dangerous one. Oh, look. Oh, the lighting changed. Oh, that looks cooler. Damn, that looks dodgy AF. Right, I'm not going to go in there today, guys. I'm not going to go in there today, but I'll probably do another video on that one. Let me know if you'd like to see me and some of my dudes going in there and experimenting with that. But if you want to check that out for yourself, just double check the cohorts. 51.6, 77.5. All right, so a bit more inland now. And this is the area that really starts to get interesting. There's probably real good hidden areas around here. And this looks much, much nicer. Obviously, the open desert. Ooh. Little canyon system, I guess. Crystal there. Is that a cave? No, it's hard actually because I don't know exactly where the caves are. And I don't want to be just here just constantly looking. So this is just more of a general flyby for those of you wanting to know what it looks like. Maybe you're loading it up or played Ragnarok. Can't resist, guys. Having a little closer look. For me, it's one of the most fun parts of Ark, like discovering. Probably not. Yeah, this is starting to look a lot nicer. A lot more like places where you might have a base. Obviously, high up areas are always good for base building. And it's nice to see the waterfalls. Waterfalls always a lot nicer. A lot more welcoming. Have a little cheeky look. Was there anything in here? Ooh, hello. Gonna have to get off my wyvern here. Jump off the wyvern. Does this just lead to the same old, same old? Stay there, wyvern. I actually have my flippers. Such an occasion. Probably nothing crazy. It probably just comes out to another like really easy to access area. Cave? This is probably just the outside, is it? Kind of like low resolution. Don't know what you guys think, but like all this stuff looks like super low resolution. This could be part of a cave system. I don't know. Does this lead anywhere, or is this just a dead end? I mean, it seems like a cool place to like hide some stuff, maybe, or does this just come out to the open air? Not really a proper cave, is it? It's just like open-ended, but it's kind of a cool place to have a little base. It would definitely be hard to spot here unless someone was specifically looking for you. Yeah, there's another entrance. But it's like kind of covered, but it's not really a cave, but it's something. Oh, let's give you some coords as well if you want to find this. What, put some stuff in here. 5858. Oh, very easy to remember. We've got a nice yellow drop with a ring around it coming down. My favourite type. This will be interesting to see if the drops in this area have scorched stuff in, or is it going to be just the general Ragnarok and base game stuff. Look. Ooh, we've got a journeyman chest piece, and yeah, I guess this is some scorched stuff. A GPS. That's not a bad drop, really. That chest piece is pretty decent. Not crazy good, but decent. But yeah, that would make an indication that the drops over here are going to be more scorched base, which would make sense, obviously. Nothing too spectacular here, but I thought I'd keep this in the video just to show you guys the nicer looking areas. Really love waterfalls. You can't go wrong with building near something like this. Yeah, not like, doesn't seem like an epic PvP area or anything like that, but scenery to look at, guys. Let's follow this water inland a little bit. See how the terrain changes. Here we're going back to the standard kind of Ragnarok terrain, kind of place you might find pins and stuff like that. Well, I guess is this area new as well? This must be. Damn, I love snow areas, so let's just go over here. I was gonna keep going there. Is that a cave entrance or something? It kind of loaded in kind of slow here. So what? Sometimes you can tell things from a distance. Ooh, this looks nice. Is a cave with a roof? No, this is a cave. Decent place to build. It's cold, which doesn't bother me, of course. Yeah, let's give you some coordinates for this. You want to find this cave. This is 5240. Or is it? Nope. Nice place to stash stuff for about proper base occasions, but either way, it's a cave. They've got a bit of like murder snow over here. I guess this is roughly where the barrier was before. I'm just checking to see like anything significant here. It doesn't look like it. It looks like all the new stuff. That is a beautiful view. That is a nice It is a little bit of a shame that that scorched area in the distance, like a lot of it is desert, but I've got to say that is a very nice view. You've got a mixture of all these different kinds of biomes all in one picture there. Flying around, obviously more of the snow meets Ragnarok kind of terrain area. Looking very nice. Again, nothing standing out to me. We've got the plateau coming up by looks of it. This is the plateau that a lot of people are excited about for building on for PvP bases. So we're going to go take a look at that. Enjoy a bit of orbit cam as we fly around. And terrain. Like I say, I don't know every single in and out of the little hidden spots and whatever. This video is just literally, I just downloaded this. Let's take a look around. Thought you guys would want to, maybe while you're waiting to download, or just want to take a little look at things. So a bit of lag there, but yeah, this looks like the I guess scorched plateau is what you would call it, the base that a lot of people are getting free in. Looks like someone's already laid the stuff down here. Someone's put a gate there, so I'm guessing that is the way to get up. I haven't actually messed around with this. You seen panty drops? Well, there is a tribe name for you. And yeah, I guess if that's the only real way up, then you can't really argue with it. This is going to be pretty awesome place to build. You could build right at the back here. Absolutely tons of space for all of your dinos and so on. Let's just do it. I'm sure it's going to be easy enough for you guys. 7041. To be. Let's head back into the brand new area and see what hello drop doesn't disappear. Oh man, someone beat me to it. Oh well, never mind. Screw mate, screw taking my stuff. Oh well, but yeah, this area does look quite nice again. We are very much just general scorched looking kind of deal. Nothing too spectacular, nothing kind of crazy. Nice that there's water nearby. Obviously, that's a problem with scorch normally. Sure, we'll find some eventually. Kind of interesting. We've got a little cave area under here. Look at another yellow drop has popped up. These yellow drops are all over the place. Oh, this is actually like the same design as we've got another part of the map. Bit weird. It's almost like exactly the same design. These yellow drops all over the place. Let's go grab this. No ring around. There's a Uti there, which is kind of weird. I wasn't actually expecting Utis in this part of the map. I don't know if they're actually common on Scorched or not. I haven't been in Scorched properly for a long time. Uti spawn over here. A thing. Something nice from this drop. Take it. We'll take it all anyway. Oh, I'm encumbered. What the heck is so... Oh, these wind turbines are 70 each. Right, forget those. 70 weight for a wind turbine when a behemoth gate weighs 5. Okay, let's have a little fly over here, see if there's anything significant. Rock. Quite a nice rock, actually. This could be a nice base location. I'm not sure if you could walk your dinos up here. It is a bit risky building by the sea, because obviously people can stroll up on turret rafts and rafts with cannons on. But it looks nice. A bit risky for a proper alpha tribe, but it looks pretty cool. So I think we've explored most of the map now in terms of just the general stuff. Found a couple of caves, but nothing too crazy. My views on it, I like what they've done with this area in terms of this area that I'm flying through now and the bit where it links to Ragnarok area. I think the desert area could have been a lot smaller. I think that's a lot of wasted space there, and it seems a bit silly. I almost feel like they just couldn't be bothered in the end. They could have expanded this kind of rocky area and added these canyons to about another like halfway through the map here. So I don't know. I guess maybe they did want to have a big kind of desert looking area for you to find your scorch drops, but it seems too much for me. Let me know what you guys think. But the map is fully available now. I'm looking forward to finding some of those deep sea caves as well, actually seeing what's there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got a lot of content coming up in the next few days, so make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you in